Hey students, Mr. Williams here. Just going to give you a little recap of what we are working on this week. Obviously, I look forward to seeing everybody in the live sessions, as your participation in the live sessions are critical to your success, right? But here's a little recap video. Last week we introduced Unit 1 using the HMH platform. Everybody should feel comfortable logging into HMH now. You should have that bookmarked on your web browser in Google Chrome, just like we have it bookmarked for Schoology. All right, if you still don't remember how to log into HMH or you're having trouble, please contact me, but also make sure that you're doing these things here too. Here's a post from last week, some reminders of how to log in to HMH, right? If it's your first time logging in, obviously make sure your state is set to Department of Defense and your district is the Pacific West. Common mistake is that students are choosing the Pacific South. We are now in the Pacific West. Your username is your full Dodea email address, and then your password is school is fun for me exclamation point, just like you see it there. That's a capital S, right? There's no spaces. After the exclamation point, you have to put in those 4 numbers that are also in your email address. Those are the last 4 of your student ID, right? To log in. All right, so that's logging into HMH. So last week we completed Unit 1, Lesson 1 in HMH, introducing the concept of energy and work. And this week we're continuing with Unit 1, Lesson 2, which is taking a closer look at defining kinetic and potential energy, describing the relationship between an object's mass and its potential and kinetic energy, and can you explain kinetic and potential energy in a system, right? There are 3 explorations for you to complete on HMH. You'll see those under your assignments tab, right? You can also go directly to them using the student ebook link in HMH, right? But the assignments tab is the most user-friendly. I'll show you that right now. So if we're logging into HMH, you can see I have that bookmarked and I have my login credentials saved. So all I have to do is click sign in. And for you, you'll have your assignments tab up here. For me, for the teacher, it says my classes since I'm the instructor. And you will see 1, 2, 3, those 3 explorations that are going to be due this week. Here are the previous explorations and assignments we did in HMH last week, so make sure you get those done. And then we have the 3 for this week. Remember, each one of these here in HMH have a corresponding place in Schoology. So if I open up Schoology for our course, you'll see those 3 explorations popping up right here. Remember, when you complete an exploration in HMH, you have to go back to Schoology to the corresponding exploration and respond to the discussion prompt. So again, here the instructions are repeated that you first need to log into HMH, complete Unit 1, Lesson 2, Exploration 1, then study the image below and respond to the discussion prompt. In this case, you're taking a look at what's going on with the cat and you're trying to make a conclusion about what type of potential energy you see here, and all you have to do is respond in the comment box below and hit post, right? You will see your posts go onto the board along with your classmates once they post, so you can kind of do a self-check to see if you're on the right track or not. You can have a discussion there with your classmates by replying to them. Keep it professional, keep it about the subject at hand. This is not social media, this is your assignment, right? You can go back using your breadcrumbs there at the top. You'll also see that there's exploration 2 and 3. Right? We'll be looking at these in the live sessions as well. Also, as a reminder, it is Tuesday today, so you have a quiz that's coming up due, and then your next quiz will be the following Tuesday. So this is the reminder section. Remember, that's a one-stop shop, but if you miss something, you might sometimes need to dig down into the folders here. So here's the Unit 1 folder, right? I can open that up. I can go to Lesson 1. I can hit the arrow next to there. It'll populate what's in that folder. And the same thing with Lesson 2. I can hit the arrow and see what's there for this week, right? You can also click on these folders, and it'll also open up what's in there, right? So just as a general rule of thumb, in each one of these unit lesson folders, this is what we're doing week to week. So you should be getting all of these done this week for Unit 1, Lesson 2. right? 3 explorations and a quiz. All right, that's it. Hopefully that was helpful for you. I'm trying to keep these right at about 5 minutes. I'll see you in the live sessions. If you have questions until then, you can contact me on Google Hangouts or an email, or you can post on the Google Classroom discussion board. All right, just make sure when you're sending me an email, you include the subject line, the class name, and the period that you're in. All right, bye-bye.